To start, you want to go ahead and open up to Zoom. From there, you're going to see the opportunity for a new meeting. Click on that. That's going to open up this window here. And your meeting starts. What you want to do is make sure you click Join with Computer Audio. That way, people can see and hear you. You'll know that it worked when it says you're using computer audio. And as you can tell, we're online. Now, what's important is you want to be able to share your screen with your students. You click on this button here, Share. And then you select what you want to share with them. So here I have a Google PowerPoint slideshow opened up, and I'm going to share that with them. This way, they can see everything that I'm looking at. You'll want to move your video over here, or you can minimize it to get it out of the way. Then, click Share. Oh, excuse me. Present. There we go. So now, your screen pops open, and your students can see and hear you talk. Then, simply work your way through your presentation at the normal pace that you would, just as if you were in class. The benefit is that your students will be able to pause and take notes at their own leisure. When you're done, you can go ahead and click the Stop Share button. And when your recording's finished, you can click End Meeting. And it's that simple. If you wish to make a video, it works fairly similarly. You open the meeting, you join with computer audio, you can share the screen that you'd like to show your students, and once you're ready, you click More, the 3 dots, and scroll down to Record. And then your video is recording. When you're finished, you can click Stop Share, and then Stop Recording. You'll see the message that says the recorded file will be converted to MP4 when the meeting ends. And if you're finished, you can then log off and end your meeting. Once you've done that, you're going to see this notification that your file is converting to a format that any kind of document reader or media viewer can access. I generally like to rename the file so that I know what I focused on. And then you can send this to students if it's not too large of a file size, or you can upload it to YouTube and send it to them that way. I tend to find this allows for faster viewing speeds and you don't run into buffering problems. So how do we do that? Let's take a quick look. So we open a new tab, we go to YouTube. Now this will require you to have a YouTube channel. Once it loads, you see the little video camcorder icon with a plus sign. Click on that. And then upload video. After it loads, you're going to be able to select the file. This is where you're going to want to pick the file that you just created. Generally, it's going to save in your Documents folder, in the Zoom folder. Click on that, and there is the file that we just made. You want to select the .mp4 file. Once you've done that, double click on it, and it will begin the uploading process. Here, you can provide the title, a description about your video, and I recommend skipping through the rest of this. We want to keep things simple. It's not made for kids, it's just a general video. If you wish to make this public, you might want to include tags, but I don't think that's really necessary. I do recommend, however, disabling all comments. Let's keep the negativity to a minimum. Then click Next. Once you've done this, skip the video elements. This is for more professional packaging, and we're just trying to get some simple videos out to our students. Click Next. I do recommend you go with unlisted. Anyone who has a video link can see the file, but it's not out there for general access, so you can't search for it in general YouTube. On the other hand, if you're worried about losing the video link, you can make it public, but keep in mind that means that anyone will be able to see your video. When you're done, just click Publish, and in a few minutes, your video will be available for you to email to all of your students. I hope this helps you with setting up a Zoom meeting, recording a Zoom meeting, and then making it available as a video through YouTube. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.